Initially, the combination of a baby and a cat may seem incredibly adorable. Nevertheless, it's important to acknowledge that every cat possesses its unique personality, making it impossible to predict precisely how a specific cat will respond to a particular baby. When a young child enters a household, it not only transforms the lives of the parents, but also has an impact on the family pets. This was certainly the situation for this cat, who clearly wasn't prepared for the arrival of a new family member. Sonny, the cat, had spent half of his life in an animal shelter, patiently awaiting a family to adopt him. When this family finally arrived, eager to offer him love, care, and a forever home, Sonny was elated and swiftly developed a deep affection for his new owners. We welcomed him into our family 5 years ago. At the time, he was already 8 years old and had been seeking a home for 6 years. When we first laid eyes on Sonny, we knew without hesitation that we wanted to bring him into our lives. Shannon, the cat's owner, fondly recollected. A fresh chapter began for Sonny, one filled with joy and carefree moments. He basked in the love and attention showered upon him, and since his owners didn't have children, they could pour their affection solely into him, a fact he relished. In return, he cherished his adoptive parents deeply, overflowing with gratitude towards them. However, everything took a different turn when a newborn baby girl named Haley joined the family. Sonny's disposition quickly shifted. When we introduced him to our daughter, his interest seemed minimal. We placed a crib on the floor, and Sonny sniffed Haley before retreating to his meal, Shannon shared. Over the next couple of months, the cat repeatedly showed that he didn't like the baby at all. The couple didn't expect Sonny to react so coldly to Haley and were surprised by his indifference. They were even a little disappointed. It seemed that Sonny was upset with them. They tried to show the cat that nothing had changed and that they still loved him just as much as before. However, one evening they discovered the truth. The couple saw through the baby monitor that their beloved cat entered the room where their daughter was sleeping, hopped into her crib, lay down next to her, and fell asleep. I didn't expect that to get into the crib. He had to jump quite high, which isn't that easy for Sonny, since he's already old and usually tries to avoid such efforts. He spent several hours by Haley's side, guarding her sleep, the baby's mother recounted. It turned out that all this time, Sonny really cared about the baby, but he pretended not to. Once his secret was revealed, the cat abandoned his pretense and started showing his love for Haley in every way possible. Whenever she started crying, Sonny would rush over to comfort her. Over time, the cat stopped sleeping with his owners altogether and spent all his time with the little girl. We're confident that as the girl matures, she and Sonny will forge an incredible friendship. And rest assured, the next story will surely astonish you even further. In a hospital, a newborn girl found herself abandoned by her biological parents, and the search for her adoptive parents proved to be a challenging endeavor. Despite resting alone in a spacious crib, the baby yearned for affection and warmth, resulting in incessant cries. The diligent nurses did their best to comfort her and provide solace, yet their busy schedules occasionally hindered their immediate response to her needs. One fateful day, the baby hushed on her own. This was a stark departure from her usual cries that would necessitate immediate attention, prompting a concerned nurse to hurry into her room, fearing something might be amiss. However, what she encountered was truly unexpected. The baby was peacefully slumbering, and by her side, a gray cat lay. This particular cat had been a long-time resident of the hospital, familiar to the medical staff, though he never allowed anyone to approach him. He had, in his own unique way, become a sort of in-house therapist for the hospital's personnel. The nurse attempted to gently lift the cat, yet each time she made the effort to separate him from the baby, the girl would burst into tears. They were almost always together. The cat occasionally left to eat and attend to his needs, but the baby patiently waited for Daddy to return. Many potential adoptive parents learned about this story. They came in and were willing to adopt both the baby and the cat, but there was a problem. The cat didn't want to go with any of them. The baby was eventually adopted by a couple whom the cat approved of. They left together. The man took the cat, and the woman took the baby. The hospital staff watched them leave, and the chief doctor standing nearby suddenly said, "They will make excellent parents. I'm sure of it." The cat couldn't be wrong. Animals always sense who's good and who isn't. Psychologists note that pets can develop strong relationships with children. They also serve as playmates for kids' games. However, cats and infants don't always get along well, which can often lead to scratches, bites, and the animal's bad behavior. Therefore, parents must always carefully monitor their children when they spend time with their pets. Most children who grow up in households with at least one cat are kinder and more affectionate. They respect and strive to care for all other living beings. Additionally, such children tend to have a heightened sense of compassion. If you're a family with a cat and have a newborn baby with a young child who wants to get a pet, remember some simple rules for introducing and managing the relationship between the children and your pet. In the initial stages, when the cat and the child are just getting acquainted, we recommend closely supervising their interactions. If you notice any warning signs from your cat, such as flattened ears or nervous twitching of the tail, remove the cat or redirect the child's attention, giving the cat some space to retreat and calm down. The arrival of a baby in the house can be stressful for your pet. Some cats don't like such changes. Therefore, the sooner you introduce certain changes related to the baby's arrival, the better. For example, some veterinarians suggest playing recordings of baby sounds, crying, laughter, and cooing. Start getting your cat used to the new scent in advance. For instance, you can pet your cat after applying baby lotion or powder to your hands. As time goes on, the arrival of the new family member will become less stressful for the cat than it might initially be. As the baby grows, their interest in playing with the pet will likely emerge. Children often attempt to engage the cat in play, sometimes even when the cat isn't in the mood and is darting around in search of a safe refuge. To prevent such situations, it's wise to designate an area for the cat that's beyond the child's reach, a space where the animal can rest, sleep, and recuperate undisturbed. If the cat has a preferred resting spot in a specific room, consider either closing the door or limiting the child's access to that particular area. Just like children, cats also require time for rest and relaxation. What do you think of these stories? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you like it. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.